In this video we are going to talk about billionaire luxury lifestyle. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. I believe that everyone wishes they could occasionally live in a little luxury. It's a little surprising to see how the extremely wealthy live their lives, because for me, luxury means a really nice bath with an expensive bath bomb. The desire to own more than one home baffles me. That must be difficult. I find it inconceivable to have to clean 19 rooms. These billionaires have cleaning staff on hand to handle messes, of course. But that's yet another reality I find hard to fathom. The best thing about having $1 billion? Being free from conventional financial concerns. These billionaires have made their fortunes and are living large, owning a number of homes, vacation homes of their dreams, as well as expensive cars and private planes. Here we will discuss the luxury lifestyle of some billionaires. Let's start. Ferrari, Piero. The founder of the Ferrari automobile company, Enzo Ferrari, is the father of Piero Ferrari. Piero is actually Enzo's illegitimate child, but despite this strained relationship with the family, he has succeeded his father as the owner of the company. He was named vice chairman after his father passed away. He owns 10% of the business as well. He has a net worth of over $1 billion, so it's a good thing his father nudged him away from the perilous world of racing. He also has a fondness for high-end yachts, and he recently made an investment in the Ferretti Group, which makes high-end yachts that the super-rich use to cruise the open sea. Amancio Ortega. The renowned clothing company, Zara, was founded by Amancio Ortega. Forbes.com published a piece in September 2016 stating that Ortega has outperformed Bill Gates in terms of wealth. The two have been frog-jumping back and forth to claim the title of richest man in the world, but it wasn't for very long. Even for a few hours, it's not a horrible title to wield. He is, indeed, a private person who has lived most of his life rather modestly. He and his wife share an apartment, and he is a creature of routine. But as a billionaire, he also has his own equestrian center, hangs out with the famous and wealthy, and owns one of Spain's largest structures. Did I also mention that he has a jet? Yeah. One of those infants costs almost $45 million to purchase. Mark Zuckerberg. It's possible that you immediately recognize the name Mark Zuckerberg. He serves as Facebook's co-founder, chairman, and CEO. His net fortune exceeds $50 billion. Not bad for a dropout from Harvard. Ironically, he takes the protection of his privacy very seriously and, on the whole, seems like a relatively normal guy. However, none of us commoners or the wealthy have $100 million to spend on a hidden hideaway in Hawaii. Additionally, he spent $45 million on his Palo Alto house. But it's obvious that someone as successful as Mark Zuckerberg needs more than one house. He also purchased a mansion in San Francisco. On Forbes.com, you may view pictures of one of his stunning residences. Both the outside fireplace area and the master bathroom are enormous. Michael Dell. CEO of Dell Computers and owner of a $20 billion fortune, Michael Dell, like Zuckerberg, he also dropped out of college. His house in Texas is known as the Castle. It has a strong security system and is situated on a hill. The lavish homes of Sheldon Adelson and Dell both have 13 bathrooms. Additionally, the house features 2 pools, one within and one outdoors. Nearby, Dell also has another house. That one is obviously for keeping the horses. He also has a number of holiday properties abroad, the most opulent of which is the 4.3-acre Hawaiian retreat estate owned by the Dell family. Of course, he also has a stunning collection of automobiles. Oh, and don't overlook his private aircraft. Larry Ellison. A staggering $49.7 billion is the net wealth of Larry Ellison. He founded Oracle and serves as its CEO. He is another wealthy university dropout who has failed to complete 2 institutions of higher learning. I frequently regret earning my 2 degrees. It seems obvious that the first step to become a billionaire is to drop out. Ellison is a prolific homeowner. A lot. He claims that his propensity for purchasing homes is not only an impulsive decision. Many of these extra properties are to become art museums, according to him. Appears to make sense. We all wish we could just buy private islands, and he also purchased a Hawaiian island. I wonder if he uses Airbnb to rent out his properties. Staying in one of his opulent residences would be an interesting experience. George Soros. George Soros, who has a net worth of approximately $24 billion, made his money in hedge funds. The Soros Fund Management LLC was founded by him. He despises Trump a great deal and is a strong proponent of refugees. He is also a refugee because he escaped Nazi-occupied Hungary in the 1940s. It is obvious why he is passionate about the issue. Soros has 3 houses. He owns a luxurious apartment in New York City, a mansion in New York, and an estate in Bedford. Michael Crichton sold the Bedford estate to him. Nevertheless, how would life be without a holiday home? He owns a vacation home in the Hamptons, which is the ideal location to make friends with other wealthy and well-known people. Leonardo Del Vecchio. CEO and founder of the high-end eyewear manufacturer Luxottica is Leonardo Del Vecchio. He is married, has 6 kids, and is worth $18.4 billion. When Del Vecchio turned 80 in May 2015, he made the decision to give his 8,000 Italian employees a sizable number of shares of his company's equity. He's obviously a kind dude. However, he is also not averse to making a small investment in himself. He is the owner of a lavish yacht with a pool. He is a remarkable man with a satisfying rags to riches tale. When he worked as a young apprentice, he learned the art of making eyeglasses for the first time. He was an orphan. He obviously put forth a lot of effort to be where he is now. Elon Musk. Elon Musk is the co-founder and CEO of Tesla Incorporated and the founder and CEO of SpaceX. And that's only a small sample of his activities. His estimated net worth is $13.1 billion. He has owned a McLaren F1 and other luxurious vehicles during his lifetime. He isn't simply an admirer of expensive automobiles, though. He bought his 5th home in Bel Air in October 2016 for about $24 million. That is not a cheap price. Why one person needs so many homes is beyond me. I'm hoping he's renting it out or at least sharing the area. I find it difficult to comprehend cleaning so many rooms. That is a nightmare, I tell you. If, and when, of course, I become extremely wealthy, I would surely want a small modest home. Warren Buffett. The projected net worth of Berkshire Hathaway's CEO, Warren Buffett, is $73 billion. He consistently ranks first among the Forbes 400. Even if he doesn't mind getting breakfast at McDonald's in the morning, he is still a swank guy. He paid a modest amount for his property in 1958, but today, it would cost upwards of $2.5 million to reside on the same block. Additionally, Buffett formerly possessed a lavish getaway property in Laguna Beach, California. Additionally, Buffett has a private plane, which would seem to be a must for most billionaires. Why is difficult to ignore? One benefit of being extremely wealthy is being able to travel whenever and anywhere you choose. We all have occasional fantasies about this, don't we? Trump. Yes. Donald Trump is the president. His net worth is estimated to be $3.7 billion, however it looks like this number changes a lot. Real estate has been his main source of income. With his numerous real estate holdings, the president, who promises to make America great again, is doing rather well. Over the years, Donald has resided in a number of mansions, with his penthouse in New York City's Trump Tower being the most well-known. It's either the height of luxury or extremely trashy, I can't decide. In either case, with a steep price tag of $100 million, it is not something that the average person could buy. It appears to be a king's residence and unmistakably reveals a lot about the person who chooses to live there. I imagine that constantly staring at gold trim would wear me out. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.